Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Olivia, and today we're going to be talking about minerals and power resources. So, what are minerals? Just as in biscuits, there are a number of things that you cannot see. Rocks on this earth have several materials called minerals mixed in them. These minerals are scattered throughout the earth's rocky crust. A natural occurring substance that has a definite chemical composition is a mineral. Minerals are not evenly distributed over space. They are concentrated in a particular area or rock formations. Some minerals are found in the areas in which are not easily accessible, such as the Arctic Ocean bed and Antarctica. The salt in your food and graphite in your pencil are also minerals. Minerals are found in different types of geological environments. Under varying conditions, they are created by natural processes without any human interference. They can be identified on the basis of their physical properties such as color, density, hardness, and chemical property such as solubility. So, how many types of minerals are there? There are over 3,000 different minerals. On the basis of composition, minerals are classified mainly as metallic and non-metallic minerals. A rock is an aggregate of one or more minerals, but without definite composition of constitute of mineral. Rocks from which are mined are known as ores. Although more than 2,800 types of minerals have been identified, only about 100 are considered ore minerals. Thus, one can easily notice that all minerals on rocks, but all rocks are not minerals. Minerals can be extracted by mining, drilling, quarrying, and iron ore, bauxite, manganese ore are some examples. Metallic minerals may be ferrous or non-ferrous. Ferrous minerals like iron ore, manganese, and chromites contain iron. Non-ferrous mineral does not contain iron, but many contain some other metals such as gold, silver, copper, or lead. Non-metallic minerals do not contain metals. Limestone, mica, and gypsum are examples of such minerals. The mineral fuels like coal and petroleum are also non-metallic minerals. The metallic minerals contain metal in a raw form. Metals are hard substances that conduct heat and electricity and have a characteristic luster and shine. The process of taking out minerals from rocks buried under the earth's surface is called mining. Minerals that lie at shallow depths are taken out by removing the surface layer. This is known as open cast mining. Deep bores called shafts have to be made to reach mineral deposits that lie at great depths. This is called shaft mining. Petroleum and natural gas occur far below the Earth's surface. Deep wells are bored to take them out. This is called drilling. Minerals that lie near the surface are simply dug out by the process known as quarrying. Always tell if a rock contains copper because then the rock looks blue in color. So now we're going to be talking about the distribution of minerals. Minerals occur in different types of rocks. Some are found in igneous rocks, some in metamorphic rocks, while others occur in sedimentary rocks. Generally, metallic minerals are found in igneous and metamorphic rock formations that form large plates. Iron ore in North Sweden, copper nickel deposits in Ontario, Canada, iron, nickel, chromites, and platinum in South Africa are examples of minerals found in igneous and metamorphic rocks. Sedimentary rock formations of plains and young fold mountains contain non-metallic minerals like limestone. Stone deposits of Caucasus region of France, manganese deposits of Georgia and Ukraine, and phosphate beds of Algeria are some examples. Mineral fuels such as coal and petroleum are also found in the sedimentary strata. So that's the end of part 1, and thanks for watching. Stay safe. Welcome back to part 2 of mineral and power resources. Asia. China and India have large iron ore deposits. The continent produces more than half of the world's tin. China, Malaysia, and Indonesia are among the world's leading tin producers. China also leads in production of lead, antimony, and tungsten. Asia also has deposits of manganese, bauxite, nickel, zinc, and copper. Europe. Europe is the leading producer of iron ore in the world. The countries with large deposits of iron ore are Russia, Ukraine, Sweden, and France. Minerals, deposits of copper, lead, zinc, manganese, and nickel are found in Eastern Europe and European Russia. Switzerland has no known mineral deposit in it. America. The mineral deposits of North America are located in 3 zones. Canadian region, north of the Great Lakes, the Appalachian region, and the mountain ranges of the west. Iron ore, nickel, gold, uranium, and copper are mined in the Canadian Shield region. Coal in the Appalachians region. Western Cordilleras have vast deposits of copper, lead, zinc, gold, and silver. South America. Brazil is the largest producer of high-grade iron ore in the world. Chile and Peru are leading producers of copper. Brazil and Bolivia are among the world's largest producers of tin. South America also has large deposits of gold, silver, zinc, chromium, manganese, bauxite, mica, platinum, asbestos, and diamond. Mineral oil is found in Venezuela, Argentina, Chile, Peru, and Colombia. Africa. Africa is rich in mineral resources. It is the world's largest producer of diamonds, gold, and platinum. South Africa, Zimbabwe, and Zaire produce a large portion of the world's gold. The other minerals found in Africa are copper, iron ore, chromium, uranium, cobalt, and bauxite. Oil is found in Nigeria, Libya, and Angola. A green diamond is the rarest diamond. The oldest rocks in the world are in Western Australia. They date from 4,300 million years ago. Only 300 million years after the Earth was formed. Australia is the largest producer of bauxite in the world. It is a leading producer of gold, diamond, iron ore, tin, and nickel. It is also rich in copper, lead, zinc, and manganese. Kalgoorlie and Coolgardie areas of Western Australia have the largest deposits of gold. Antarctica. The geology of Antarctica is sufficiently well known to predict the existence of a variety of mineral deposits, some probably large. Significant size of deposits of coal in the Transantarctic Mountains and iron near the Prince Charles Mountains of East Antarctica is forecasted. Iron ore, gold, silver, and oil are also present in commercial quantities. That's it. Thanks for watching today's video and have a good day. Stay safe.